Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A good play action with Love. Oh no, right at the start he loses the football. And fortunately this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. It's second down.
Okay, ready? Set.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Trap 60. Ready?
They'll put Addison in motion. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. 11 yards on the pass there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
On first down, it's Swift. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Let's go now.
They'll put Addison in motion.
Ready?
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Oh, and he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
Go.
On third and a yard, it's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. The veteran Kenny Clark in on the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They face second down and 7.
Here we go. Set.
They'll go again with Swift. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out.
And this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's a 2nd and 6. Love. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But this is taken in by a teammate.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Packers on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Love. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
They get 15 on that gain. First down, Packers. Love gonna give it to Lloyd. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
In motion, Reed. They'll go again with Lloyd. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Now Love. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Ready up.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
Let's go.
2nd down and 3.
Check go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Hold the ready.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Come on.
He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
Their tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll put Addison in motion. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Check. Hut, hut.
On the ground, it's Swift. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will go up by a point here in the 2nd quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake. He fumbled the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet. The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
60 Bobcat, Buffalo 18. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Check smash, ready.
Now, faking the game. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Vikings have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case...
And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Back at 60. Here we go, here we go. 19 Lions. Check go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Mustang 19. Ready. Warrior 70. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks, but a solid pickup on that first down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Throwing on second down, Love. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Panther Street. Street.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. On second down, Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. They're likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Their tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in by Tony. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll put Addison in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. On 1st down, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. give inside. There's Lloyd. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Tempo. 19, Tiger, 19.
On first down, right back to Lloyd. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Okay, ready?
Look him up on a second down and 8.
Here we go.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A second down throw for Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go. Sack.
Third and long.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19. Check go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. His throw left side is complete. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Packers.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. Quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And the Packers have a first and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line.
Ready. Alert. Go.
Here's Jacobs. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down. But tries to make this play extend and takes a big loss.
Trap 60. Ready.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
18, Rattler, 18, set.
Tony, the man in motion.
Ready.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He'll try a long ball looking for Tony. Well, that'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big play for Minnesota. 47 yards.
Let's go now.
Now Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
Bronco 80. Go.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down.
79 Bronco.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Oh, a man wide open. He's got it. Kadarius Toney. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Love to throw. That is pulled in by Musgrave. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On the give, it's Swift. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll put Addison in motion. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Minnesota.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He's going to let one fly for Addison. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Back to the air, it's Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go. 70 Rangers.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That complete to Jacobs. And the Packers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Cougar 19.
Now Love. Quick throw here is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Packers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That's out quickly and complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Shaq, hurt.
Here's Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Here's Jacobs. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point is good. And the Packers are back within 6. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Tony, the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Swift. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll run with Swift. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two. They'll put Addison in motion. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Pioneer.
Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So a win here for the Vikings. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot